Welcome once again to the Magical Mystery Tour of Revelation Book 2. Today in Discourse 9, let me take you on a transcendent journey of perception into the universe cities, the classrooms of experience. It's a more expanded view of the universe we live in and how it operates, and one which brings a great deal of richness to our earth experience. When you gaze out at the stars, say when you gaze into that NASA photograph of the starscape on my book cover and see all those infinite points of light, they are surrounded by worlds and planets and life. It's teeming with life out there on many dimensions. We are in the dimension of the high density, the third dimension, and these worlds are set up as classrooms of experience, universities of higher perception and understanding and of mastery. They are set up as theaters of life for us. We, the souls, choose to incarnate into them to learn to master life, love, mind, and spirit, and to become able stewards and caretakers with Father, Mother, God of the infinite creation. The human being is prolific through creation, through this galaxy, as the very vessel of higher consciousness and self-realization. We are the galactic intelligence, and we are teeming through creation as a template of being. This is one variety. There are many, many varieties. But this university system is specifically designed to allow all souls to participate in the expansion and mastery process of becoming able stewards. For through us, through the individualization creations in all its varieties, Father, Mother, God live and have their being, and through us they steward all creation and co-create. We have all their essence and attributes: free will, sovereignty, freedom of thought, expression, creation. All of these abilities are part of our being, and we are only limited by our own ideas of limitation. Whatever man can imagine, man can achieve. We have proven that over and over. The great light ships of the Galactic Federation of Light that traverse the stars, the galaxies, are also living proof of that. We have no limits in our ultimate expansion and mastery. When we do earn our master's degree in these universities, when the higher density third dimension has no more lessons for us, when we have mastered life, love, mind, and spirit, and everything within those realms, we rise higher. We achieve our degree. We become very expansive and masterful stewards of creation, and become professors for other souls who are on this adventure. By one account, There are 93 million Earth-like worlds in this one Milky Way galaxy. And I have no reason to doubt that is true. There are billions and billions of stars and many more billions of planets. It is teeming with life and consciousness. When you think about the universe, if you wonder if there is other life out there, that's a pretty silly idea. A more appropriate thought would be, where is there no life out there? Because the universe is teeming life on many dimensions. There is life on the planets right here in our solar system. However, it is not three-dimensional life like Earth. Think of the dimensions as cable channels, frequencies, realms of frequency. If you take your channel changer and change channels on your television, you can see that there's different programs on each channel, and if you switch from one channel to another, the channel you were just on does not go away. It's just that you're not tuned into that frequency. You've gone to another frequency with a different program. That is what it is like to travel between dimensions. When you finish your human semester in the university here and leave by whatever means, you find yourself on the fifth dimension, also known as the soul plane, and you're occupying a finer body, and find a new and different program on that dimension. And there you review your semester to see how far you were able to advance and master life. And if you made the desired progress during your journey, and then with a good deal of help from more advanced beings and the fellowship you find on the soul plane, you engineer a new semester and endeavor to come into density once again and progress further toward your degree. And this goes on and on this university or another somewhere in the stars until you have finally mastered all of it, and it has no more to offer you in the way of challenge or teachings. And then you become an ascended one with the vast freedoms and powers that go with it. Now, the future drifter world I have written about in the second half of the Revelation prophecy is far more advanced than we are now. It is partly ascended. It is not all the way ascended. Ascension has many levels as well. Any ascended master will tell you that where they are is not the end of the journey. It does go on and higher and wider from there. And when I asked about what that was like, the reply was, well, it is so exotic that it would make no sense to you really. It would be beyond your comprehension for me to try to explain. You will simply have to gaze into it from where I am when you arrive here. So this is the amazing, expansive universe that we live in, and There is no end to it, apparently, none that I am aware of. And it has so much to offer. And when your consciousness expands, the more it expands, the richer your inner life becomes. So to embrace this perception of truth, of how the universe works and how truly loving it is, and that we are never forgotten, we are never lost, we are always overseen by the great mind, the great spirit, and its many agents, should bring us peace of mind and a beautiful calm, and allow us to step out of the illusion of the density for a time and embrace this great peace of this knowledge. And then to be more astute and conscious with our life in order to understand, because we understand we're here to make advancements towards mastery. So these universities of high density really can be seen as master schools, where we learn all the protocols and the workings of the universe in a beautiful and magnificent way until we finally arrive at our graduation and our destination. And then, just like when you leave a university here on Earth, you go out into the larger world, in our case the larger universe, and find your place in it and your service in it, which can vary and change as you go along. And literally there is no end that anyone knows of to this life, to spirit, to the I am that we are. It is on and on, forever and ever changing, ever expanding, ever richer. So, this is a wonderful meditation that I love to engage in myself. And I invite you now to join me. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful meditation, and may the insights flow freely into your heart. Namaste, Amun Ra, Aho, Vaya con Dios, go with God, and Carpe Diem, seize the day.